Hello, Jurassic's here. If you're on the Path of Exile forums or YouTube, and Lotus Cobra if you're on Reddit. I am going to be highlighting my Nemesis Flicker Strike build. So we're just going to jump right into it here. I have Flicker Strike as my main ability, my primary attack. On down here is the stats for it. I have 5.2k DPS with it right now, but it's actually a little bit higher than that because this build makes heavy use of frenzy charges. So we've got Flicker Strike here with melee physical damage, melee splash, and multi-strike. And the way this works is Flicker Strike chooses a single target when you use it, you teleport to it, and you hit it for, I believe, 125% base damage, and then it goes on a 2-second cooldown unless you spend a frenzy charge. So in order to obtain frenzy charges so that we can just Flicker Strike indefinitely, we use frenzy, which is aptly named. You just auto attack, single target, and get a frenzy charge. So we have also a very high attack speed thanks to this very fast weapon, some attack speed nodes, and also the frenzy charges themselves give you attack speed. So you can easily just hit something 7 times to get 7 frenzy charges in like a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds, and then just start Flicker Striking your way through the entire map. It's pretty awesome. So my boots here are very important. They not only have a 30% chance to give me a frenzy charge on kill, which is nice. It's not required for that ability actually. The reason that this item is pretty much required is the 1% life regenerated per second per frenzy charge. And the reason that is because in order to gain frenzy charges consistently without having to stop and frenzy something every 5 seconds, we use Blood Rage. And the life regeneration from the Blood Dance will completely counteract the chaos damage from Blood Rage. So while Blood Rage is active, we gain 5% life leech from physical damage, which is pretty awesome. It's basically a free life leech gem on every attack. Then we also gain 35% attack speed on low life, but we don't care about that because we don't want to be on low life. And the main reason we run this is we gain a frenzy charge when we kill something. So the idea is we run in, frenzy something to build up initial charges, and then just start Flicker Striking after activating Blood Rage. And it works pretty well. Works surprisingly well, honestly. There's a few things that are problematic, such as Nullifier is annoying, which is funny because most builds don't even know what it does because it doesn't seem to do anything, but Nullifier removes all your charges, if you were wondering. So I'm going to go over to the lab here. It's a bit of a long load screen. There we go. So I'm going to run this map, this wharf map. Should be pretty simple. Before we do that, I'm going to turn on my auras. It'll let me. Grace and Clarity. Although I actually should not be running Clarity anymore because I started using Blood Magic. But I don't have anything to replace it with right now because I don't know what else would reserve that little amount of mana. I'll figure something out, but real quick before we dive in here, I'm gonna go. So we have 8 attacks per second on Flicker Strike, and that is ridiculous. So you'll see here, and I wanted to look at the passive tree real quick. There's nothing too exciting going on here. It's just lots of life nodes because hardcore. But we pick up, of course, Iron Reflexes, and every frenzy charge node that we can, which Those are all the available ones. And we also help Creighton and Merciless to get the 7th Frenzy Charge. And the great thing though, this build works. This build really started working around late Act 2, early Act 3 normal. I didn't even have the Blood Dance yet because they require level 44. All I had was Flicker Strike with Multi-Strike, Splash, and Melee Fizz. And Blood Rage. And Blood Rage was a little risky before I had the Blood Dance, but I was able to make it work. So we're gonna go get started here. Alright, so we can get some ghosts. So I hit them with Frenzy a few times, activate Blood Rage, and just Flicker Strike. And that is my totem that I'm trying to kill right there. And so it's a little scary sometimes how you kind of just lose control of your character here. You're just flying around. Kind of hard to tell what's going on. But you get used to it. It's really hard for anything to hurt you because you're moving so fast. Stuff doesn't really even get a chance to auto attack you. I'm gonna have to kill these golems here because they have too much health. Oh great, this guy's a freaking... Oh no, he's Bring Your Bones. Okay, cool. Bring Your Bones is a very funny mod of this build because they just give you infinite dudes to feed frenzy charges off of. So normally I would have to single target down a guy like this, but because his Bring Your Bones is actually helpful to me, I don't care. Oh Jesus. That multiple projectile mod, chaos damage. Gotta be careful. Of course, I say that as I charge head into them. So as you can see, my Blood Rage refreshes every time I get a kill, and in addition to giving me a frenzy charge. So the only times I have to reactivate it is when I go a few seconds without killing something. 12 seconds to be exact. And that doesn't happen too often. It does happen. You will have to pause every now and then from your Flicker Striking, but it's not that big of a deal. And we're in kind of a tight spot here, but these rare golems have quite a bit of health, so they're annoying to kill. And we're still going. Is that dog still alive? Where'd the dog go? There he is. Hate those freaking dogs. You know what? If I hadn't already spent so much time on this pack, I would just skip it. But they're almost dead now. It's not a very good indicator of how this works, usually. This is like the worst kind of pack for this build to fight. But we're almost done here. Ooh, and we'll get some rares out of it. Worthwhile. We also got, where'd it go? Cultist Vestment. Gonna chance that. Get a Charons. Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm not gonna bother with those golems. So you see my Blood Rage right now here. Killing those golems, so I just reactivate it. It's one button press, not a big deal. And see, with smaller monsters like skeletons and these cannibals, you just don't even care. You just hold down Flicker Strike and mow through them, and it is quite fun and rather fast. These dogs. a little annoying, but what's nice is you don't have to stand still and to attack them with this build. You keep moving around so you're not standing in their fire too long, but you also don't know when you're going to wind up in their fire. So I actually avoided docks when I was leveling this character. I don't like docks in general, to be honest. People say it's safe, but like, it's safe until you run into a rare dog, or a multiple projectile dog, or increased damage dog. Those things are terrifying. Not a fan. You see here, sometimes you just have to frenzy down something. It's not that big of a deal. Got more chaos damage, guys. So we're gonna have my chaos potion. So God, there's so many of them. Yeah, when monsters line up like this, all nice and neat, you just kind of fly through them. I'm trying to finish this quickly because the video is running a little long. Fucking rare dog. Jesus Christ. So as you can see, it's not exactly like an overpowered build or anything. It's just gimmicky and fun. Gets the job done. Desync's a little bit of an issue sometimes, as you would expect. But it's not as bad of an issue as you might think. Oh, is this the boss? I think it's the boss. Here's the boss. So yeah, we just pop our chaos potion, and with our life regen off of our frenzy charges, even with blood rage running, well, it's actually not right now, but yeah, he really can't hurt you. Something has to hit you like really hard to outdamage your life regen with your frenzy charges up, because it is rather ridiculous. So it looks like we're done here.
I believe in traveling light.
There's a little bit more left, but you guys got the gist of it. So I'm gonna cut off here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I wasn't too boring. I was trying to be a little quick about it because I recorded this a few times and it kept running on too long. So I'm going to cut this off right before we hit 15 minutes here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys around.